Okay, so in your opinion, what do you think women want? What would you say women want these days?
So, in my opinion, which is just my personal opinion, what do women want? It's a very general question, and I can't speak for all women, but I can speak for myself and a lot of the women that I know. What they're looking for is companionship, they're looking for security, they're looking for unconditional love, somebody that will value them for who they are, and somebody who is able to respect them for who they are, regardless of their size, their looks, their image. Somebody that can show that love and consistency. That's what I believe I was looking for, and that's what I found eventually. But you have to know what you want first. That self discovery is very important.
Yeah, why do you think there's a common disconnect between what people say they want and what people actually want? And this is men do it, women do it, like everyone does it. But why do you think that happens, especially in terms of dating?
There is that disconnect between what people say they want and what they actually want because, unfortunately, a lot of us have been looking at the social media, we've been following certain trends. We are all a product sometimes of our environment, unfortunately. So sometimes what we say we want and what we actually want are two different things. I'll give you a good example. A lot of women will say that because they're in a good job, in a secure job, they're at the top of their career, which is very much part of what the kind of people who will be in my age segment will be in. They'll be in maybe secure jobs, they'll have families and so on. They'll say that they're looking for a soulmate that's equally in that same place. But the reality of it is that people have got situations that have happened. Some people will be divorced. Some people will be, widowed. Some people will be, they would have had a business that have collapsed. So their financial situation might be quite different. So we need to consider other factors when we're looking for long-term relationship other than financial provision, which is a very important thing because a relationship has to have financial sustainability. But I'm going to burst some people's bubble and say that's not the most important thing to look for because we all have ability to earn our own money, male and female. We all have the ability to own our own money. So we need to be real with ourselves. And again, you need an accountability group of friends or people who are close to you that you can talk to about really what is really important to you, rather than just singing the whole mantra of, oh, a man has to take care of his, everything, pay for everything, and the woman has to be the recipient. That's the traditional position in that relationship. Sometimes that sets itself up for a power imbalance, which doesn't bring equity into a relationship. A soulmate is somebody that you can be yourself with. And when there's a power imbalance, sometimes it's difficult to be yourself because somebody is the one who's providing everything and someone is the one receiving stuff. So it makes it very difficult. I think we need to look beyond what we think we want and really think, actually, at this age, what's most important to me? Because most of us maybe we would have financial security, maybe some of us we won't, but we need that connection beyond finances, beyond careers, beyond children, beyond those kinds of things.
What do you think is the difference between men and women, especially specific to the dating market?
The difference between men and women in the dating
Yeah.
market. I think in the dating market, certainly I can speak for myself again, when I was looking for a soulmate online, I was more interested in things that would make for a long-term relationship. And I think some of the people on there, some of them were quite blatantly looking for one night stand. And I'll be honest with you, and people know what they're looking for, because in the kinds of things that they're asking and the way they want to hook up with you, it can vary. So sometimes people are looking for just friends. So if you're going there to look for sex, you'll get it. If you're going there to look for friendship, you'll get it. If you're going there to look for companionship, you'll get it. So it's like a big field of, a big pond for people to go and get whatever they want from it. But generally, I think women are looking for friendship and companionship. Sometimes, maybe for sugar daddy. Actually, there is a website called sugardaddy.com. There is actually one called sugardaddy.com. And I think that gives itself away in the name. So there is horses for courses, as the saying goes. And I think we individually have to decide what we're looking for. But it's a big pool out there, and we have to exploit that big pool, along with other ways of meeting people as well. Even in a supermarket, you can meet somebody if you go there regularly enough. But online is the biggest place, mainly because we're connected internationally.